Hello, this is Tarquin speaking. I received another phone call from inside Casuarina prison from Brendan O'Connell yesterday, 17th of August 2012. So here I will post this new interview, at least part of it. But before I do, I just want to say thanks to everyone who have been offering help in any way or just contacting us. It's nice to hear that people actually care, although not very many people so far. I have really tried to publicize this case, this unjust sentencing of Brandon, for a couple of months now. And starting this YouTube channel, posting on the blog, writing to people, trying to contact them, being a liaison between Brandon and people he needs to be in touch with. So I'd like to thank those people who have subscribed to the YouTube channel or those who have been following the blog. Please spread the word around. We need this case as public as possible. It's very important. So among the latest developments, we can name Mark Glenn's upcoming interview with President of Iran, Ahmadinejad, which will take place in a couple of weeks' time, so I hear, according to Brandon. Also a famous professor, famous in some circles, infamous in others, who have been trying to get in touch with Brandon recently. I just don't want to name names as of yet. Brandon is slowly gathering a following. People who are interested in his case or just recently found out about it, or friends who have been telling other friends, keep doing that, please. And now let's move on to the actual interview. We will actually conduct a longer interview. It all depends on Brendan's funding. He has to pay for it, and usually he only has enough money for 10-minute conversations. If he can get the money together, we can actually conduct a longer interview where we have a bit more time to speak about things in more depth. So keep your eyes open for that one. Hey, Brandon.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, man. How are you?
Hey, man.
Are
Hey,
you? You well?
Yeah, well enough. It's all good. Just waiting on some money to come in, and then I thought maybe we should try and do a long, as much as we can over a week or something, depending on whether you're available. Just going over some basics, I guess, do a quick rundown for people, because I don't think I've ever done a sort of a quick rundown about what came out of the trial, and also little things like the fact that the Supreme Court's lied through their teeth and all the games that were played and so on.
Listen, I have a few updates for you. I wanted to tell you earlier when we spoke, but I just forgot about it. I was in touch. I was contacted by a guy in Jersey.
Jersey Islands. I got his letter. I wrote back to him. Yeah.
Excellent. Seems like a nice guy, and we just exchanged emails, and that was it basically until now. I don't really know what he can do to help, but in any case, just another guy.
He got my letter, did he?
Yeah, sure. I think
he did. Good.
That, and I've put up on the blog our latest phone call, which is up since then. Basically, I put it up as soon as I could.
Also, it didn't take you 3 months.
No, man. I'm very effective.
Well, I'm thinking of going to the High Court because apparently legal aid will pay. But they've messed me around so much legal aid before. I mean, they're a bunch of corrupt bastards there actually.
Yeah, sure.
But we'll see. We'll see.
And your the parole plan that you'd written up and which was denied, the whole document is up as well.
That's good.
And
did you see how dangerous I am?
What?
How dangerous I am? See how dangerous I am? Did you get the parole denial?
Yeah, sure. It's just ridiculous. The whole thing is just ridiculous,
Mate,
isn't it? So.
There's hardcore crims just walking out of here.
And
I love it. I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing myself stupid.
Yeah.
Because the senior officer goes, "Boy, they don't like you."
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. And then just another.
Well, look, every year in jail is $250,000, mate. That's the compensation. Well, for the High Court quashes, whilst there's a very good chance of it being quashed, assuming no political interference goes into it, you're looking at about $250,000 a year.
You mean they're earning that much?
Kind of compensation.
Compensation.
Well, it's false imprisonment.
Oh, you mean for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I just hope that you'll get it, you know.
Well, look, if it was normal circumstances, it's a shoo-in. And the fact that the Supreme Court has lied, and Walsh can prove they've lied through their teeth.
But I mean, there's something they think that they have. They must think they have a trump card or something. Because if they just lie that easily to officials like Walsh, and so blatantly and openly, then surely they think they can get away with it.
No, I just don't think they know what they're doing.
Really? So it's just stupidity then that they lie?
They're stupid. They're arrogant. As people said, Brendan, they make mistakes because they're not used to people challenging. They're not used to it.
Well, they've been able to get away with it so far. Even in your case.
Well, so be it. I mean, whatever they do, but they'll do it, and they'll be recorded doing it. There's going to be fallout. There has to be fallout.
Why does it have to be fallout?
Because I'll be screaming from the rooftops. I haven't even begun.
Yeah, of course, I know, but...
Look, let me tell you, I've met people here with hundreds of thousands of dollars want to give me just $100,000 cash when I get out. Just here, $100,000. And they're not joking. It's not a
Why do they want to do that?
Because they hate WA so much. They hate the WA legal, and they know I'll fuck it. They know I'll work day and night. Set up websites, and publicise it properly. I've got friends now who are very high up in the big Muslim communities in Lakembla in Sydney, and I've got friends now from the jail who are out, and they'll be working hard on my behalf in the future, and I'll be going over there to Sydney and meeting with the Muslim community and planning a strategy with them. So, fuck, mate, I'm going to win this. We're hands down. All I've got to do is keep sprouting the truth. How hard can it be?
Well, will the people listen then? Because, I mean, it's the masses that you need to convince.
Well, not really. It's just when people, like anyone, like any normal person, I'm sure you remember me, you remember our discussions, I didn't believe a lot of it. I didn't believe a lot of things.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And people are horrified. I've had people here in this jail horrified by what they've read because I've got all my paperwork. Because I gave it to them to say, look, part of, why I'm doing this hunger strike.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't believe it. And I said, look, this is mainstream, Jewish stuff, mainstream. And they apply this, they use this as the moral foundation for their application of power. They're sick. They're utterly sick.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the jury presentation that you wrote, the 19 pages, that's up too.
Oh, that's good.
I just put it up recently because I had it somewhere, but by now the archives are so huge that I just don't remember what I have and what I don't have.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it gets repeated.
So that's up too, and it's downloadable, the whole thing, if people want to download it, or if they want to read it on the blog, then they can read it on the blog too.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, well, a few people from jail have gone out and seen it and said, yeah, the blog looks really good.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh, and I got a response from Turban too.
Oh, you did? Good.
Because that's the first time he contacted me since I've started writing to him. I'm just, sending out these updates on the blog to all these people who might be interested. And I've been sending those for a couple of months, I suppose now, since you gave me his email, basically. And this is the first time he responded, and he said thanks, and I'll forward it to Peter Hartung and all this.
Okay.